Hey guys, Kevin Cleary with a knife video for you. This is just going to be a quick knife sale video, okay? So, let me give you the specifics first in terms of rules. All prices are in US dollars, number one. PayPal or email money transfer are accepted payment methods. EMT, for you Americans won't understand that, but in Canada we can email money to one another right from our bank account. So, if you want to do an EMT, that's fine. And for EMT, obviously you'll have to send the Canadian equivalent amount of whatever the US dollar price is. And on all of these, I've got two knives where shipping is included in all my prices. However, what I'm going to do is I've got two knives that are going to stand alone. The rest of the knives in the video I'd like to sell together. If you want to buy just one, that's fine. I'm sure we can work something out. I'm not interested in making money on shipping or anything like that. I just don't want to lose money, okay? So that's all. I'm not going to charge an exorbitant price. Maybe we can split the shipping or something. All right, so that's how it goes. Let's see, is there anything else you need to know? I don't think so. Oh yes, there is. Important. If you want to buy a knife, please email me, clearkevin@gmail.com, okay? If you comment on this video, it's not going to help. I will come back and comment on the video when knives sell. Okay, so you'll know, oh, don't bother emailing about that because it's already gone. But otherwise, please email clearkevin@gmail.com, and that email address is in the description box below. All right, I'm not going to bother annotating it because it takes longer, and I'm just trying to get this video up. Okay, so now let's finally get to the knives. I know, took you long enough. I believe for most of these I have boxes. Yeah, I'll tell you whether I'm 100% sure or not. First up is my Boker Federal. I love this knife. I love the shape. I love, you know, the flipping action on it, but I just don't find myself carrying it. You know, if you've never tried one of these, you will not be disappointed, I don't think, except for with the pocket clip, which I've mentioned in the review. There are some snail trails on the titanium here, and otherwise the knife is in basically pristine condition. Lockup is fairly early. I'll try to show you that. Okay, lockup is like 40% or so. And what I want for this is $90, okay? So, Boker Federal, 90 bucks, shipping included. That's US dollars, not tracked. Next up, Buck 830 Marksman, all right? Again, a great knife. There is one little scratch on the aluminum right here. I'm looking again to just make sure that I'm not misleading you at all. I don't see any other marks. Oh, there's a dot. There's a dot right here. Okay, so that's the only damage to this knife, or I don't know if you can even call it damage. Very, very sharp. Great knife. Go ahead. I have reviews on all of these, so go ahead and watch the review. Check it out. But Buck 830 Marksman, $60 US is what I would like for that. All right. Again, shipping is included in that $60 US. Now, the rest of the knives that I'm going to show you, I have tried to price as aggressively as I can. So because of that, please buy two. All right, I don't care which two, but please buy two, and that helps me a lot with the shipping costs. Okay, so I can ship two knives, and it just really helps me out a whole lot. If you only want one and you're really determined to only buy one, go ahead and email me and we can work something out in terms of shipping. All right, so first up is the Meyerco Shockwave. Really cool knife. These have been on like a clearance price at Knife Center for some time, but everywhere else you go and look at these, they're like $45 or so. Okay, so I want 20 bucks for this. It's in essentially perfect condition. There's really not much change from factory. I think I did sharpen it one time or two. It's ACR 13 MOV steel, so you know what I mean. It's not going to hold an edge like crazy. So I've had to sharpen it a couple times, but nothing serious. All right, very good shape. There's no visible damage or wear except for a little bit here on the pocket clip. And all I want is 20 bucks for that, please. All right, and as I say, I would like you to combine this with something else, all right, if you don't mind doing that. Now, let's carry on. We're gonna go sort of from cheapest to most expensive, which is still not gonna be much. The next knife I've got is the Cold Steel Finwolf. Nice little knife. I have sharpened this, and I've sharpened it on the full Scandi grind, okay? So that means I've actually sharpened it down this whole bevel, and that's the way you kind of have to sharpen it. Now, and that's really the only thing that's not perfect about this knife. I'll see if I can get it to show here. Okay, there you go. See how there's some lines there from sharpening. All right, so that's all that has been done to this knife. I have used it and carried it. Again, this knife has been reviewed, and it's a cool little knife. It's actually just a little small for my taste. Otherwise, great knife. I have no complaints about it. And I want $25 for that. Again, I'm not going to charge extra for shipping if you combine. You know, let's say you buy these two. Hey, great, free shipping. All right, and we're going to continue on. I've got a couple more cold steels. Now, the next two cold steels are knives that I love and will be coming back to my collection. The only reason I'm selling the American Lawman and the Recon one is because sometime in the not too distant future, I'm going to go to the CTSX HP version of these two knives, okay? That's the new 2015 version. So these are AUS 8. I have stripped the black coating off, and when I took these apart to strip the coating off, I polished the surfaces that interface inside the lock and the pivot and everything. So if you want to see, this is a free dropping knife. That's not common for an American Lawman, okay? These are very smooth, and it's largely because I did do some extra touch-up work when I had these apart. So I would almost call them better than factory. Yes, they've been sharpened, okay? Great knives, great shape. So there's the American Lawman, okay? You can see again, and I have polished the flats on this and the stone washes on the bevel. So American Lawman, $40. And Recon 1, all the same stuff has been done to both of these knives, okay? So you can see the finish has been, the black coating has been taken off. The stone wash I left on the bevels and did polish the flats. Also, I polished the internals on this as well. So it is a free dropping knife just like the other. No blade play, very good condition, okay? So those are the two cold steels. One more thing I should show you is, let's see, get my fingers out of the way so the light can shine on the pocket clips. There's a little bit of wear on the pocket clip, okay? On both of them. Not significant, but it's there. And on both of those, I'd like 40 bucks. Again, those last four knives, let me show you them all. All of these last four, I would like combined in some way. I don't even care what way. If you say Lawman and Shockwave or whatever, Recon 1 and Finwolf, or these two together, I don't really care, but please just buy two of these last four. Just saves me on shipping. All right, if you're really insistent on buying just one, go ahead and email me and we can work something out. There you go, guys. I don't think there's anything else. If you do have questions, please question in the comments. But again, if you're gonna buy the knife, email me and say, hey Kevin, you know, I would like to buy such and such a knife. I'll get payment to you right away. By the way, I try to be as generous as possible, but try to be prompt with your payment, okay? I'll give you a certain amount of time, and then I'll just say, hey, forget it. Let's move on with life, and whoever the second person who wanted it was can just have it. All right, so that's the way it's gonna work. Otherwise, it'll basically be first come, first serve. Now, if there's confusion, and if you, I don't know, you comment on this, and then you do something else, and okay, I'm gonna do my best to be fair. I have had problems where one time someone did send me, I think they sent me a YouTube message, and it didn't show me right away, and someone else sent me an email in the meantime, and so that can happen. That's why I'm asking, please email clearkevin@gmail.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. Even if you're not going to buy a knife, at least you get to check out some knives, and we'll talk to you soon. Please, yeah, let me know via email if you'd like to buy this. Talk to you soon.